Checking my volume. Hello, beautifuls. I'm Sanandakryst, and welcome. Today we're going to be doing a galactic mission of releasing souls. So I'm going to just go ahead and let people come on here. Hello, everybody. Sam, Sci-Fi Guy, Pastel BB, J McAdoo, Pastel, Kapoya Namono, Chasiti Manana, United Spirituality, Andrea, Winning Group, Hi Starkite, hi Sam, hi everybody. Oh, Keta Mono, Chasi, it's been an interesting ride, to say the least. Kimono Monetia, Cinnamona, Talaya Moko. Welcome everyone. Just if you haven't caught my Reels video, I was explaining that Penelope has gone back to the ship, and that today we are going to be doing a great galactic mission. This is started transpiring during the evening. So yes, we'll get everybody up in here and we will get started. And as always, I always have a couple of announcements. I will not be live next week because I have an interview to do. So, and we'll just take it from there. And what else is going on? Katamoi, Shiwotamoi, Namanata, Kipo Katala, Kishimomo, Chiwanamanatera Mokoya, Tadaya Namoko, Kiti Chiwokobo, Kiana Manata, Moya, Titi, Kalaya Manala. Hello, everybody. Kayita Moya, Shiwomoko, Tamo. So, yeah, I'm trying to kind of bring myself back down, Kayishiwala, and explain to what happened. Yes, during the night, Penelope went back to the ship. She was my walk-in. She was here for a short time. I kind of miss her already, but she was here actually to do a very physical part of a job, I guess a physical job for me here that I needed some assistance with. And she was wonderful at it. Obviously, I have learned a lot from her, and she was also very healing for me because she brought back, because if some of you that interacted with her, her joy and her enthusiasm and her youthfulness was infectious. And in doing so, and I guess having that energy within me, she was also healing me. She brought back a part of me that has been gone for quite a long time. I would say even through past lives, a part of my personality that was buried deep. So in the future, you will probably be seeing some of that coming forward as I embrace it. And you may even feel at times it's her, but it's actually me. So it was a blessing. She needed to go back to the ship because I hate to say she got compromised, but because of what transpired last night, it was a lot. It was a lot for me and for her to take. She's a seventh dimensional being, and I am in my heart. I'm a ninth dimensional being. So it was a lot. She needed to go home, and she needed to be taken care of, having her self-care, one would say. So let me get into what's going on and what transpired last night. Oh, thank you, my dear. So I was awakened in the middle of the night, being very aggressively attacked negatively in the energy, and reaching out, so not understanding why. Of course, I do know why now, looking back at my day yesterday. Kind of just beautifully pushing the envelope, just taking back my life, so to speak, in the social media world. So that also reminds me that I will be leaving Facebook. I have some business things that I need to finish up there, and once that is done, I will be leaving Facebook either by this weekend or sometime next week. I will still be here on Instagram and YouTube. But what transpired is, okay, I was being attacked. I located the ship from which this was occurring from, where the signal, one could say, was being sent from. I neutralized it, but in doing so, I also noticed at that time there were I would say, like hundreds of ships, in the vicinity, but I knew they were across the world. And these ships are holding soul lives. These soul lives are those of our beautiful beings here on earth who have agreements that are trapped, could feel trapped. So one could say they have agreements with the reptilians, an agenda, on many levels. So okay, this is also, so this is, we're looking at this from a galactic view, a higher dimensional view. Okay, so when it was a lot, and because of what I was transpiring with being with the negative energy coming in, I was able to at least surround each and every ship in a bubble of pink light. And as we know, the pink light, the pink flame is love. So each of those ships were being held, and I called in the Galactic Federation to also help hold them. And of course, they're telling me that I was doing just fine, but I was exhausted. And I slept in this morning, and I know that I was negotiating with, I would say, the reptilians in the release of these beautiful souls. I know that this has been taking place all night. These beautiful souls, we can say that they were like in categories of low, medium, and high. The low and medium soul beings have been released. Those are the ones that had agreements that were not as intense or as valued, one could say, and they have been released. You will notice that, so obviously we're going in to go get the high profile ones, as they call them, and release some negotiatings is still going on. So katamayana monachia tiwalamochia sieti bokubinia na telamokia na machia kieti mikia na manantalamoya katalamoya chi. So what is this going to do on a more earthly, lower dimensional level? It's going to wake some of these beautiful beings up. It's going to put them into a new path, a new awareness. Some of you may know some of these people. You're going to start seeing a difference in them. They may not realize what is happening or what's going on, but I also want to acknowledge that they also, that this is part of their soul journey. So we're not necessarily going to interfere anymore. I was given guidance that yes, I could go in and do this, but as far as them finishing ties, so to speak, clearing the way for themselves, they may have more lessons to learn along the way, and we are not to interfere unless guided to do so. It's part of their journey, it's part of their ascension, okay? I also want to give out, I guess, a shout out or call. A week ago, the Council of Light, we worked on dismantling, and we did dismantle. We found the ship that was holding, one can say, the computer, the analytics for like Xbox and the video games that has now been unplugged. And you may see the children putting down their Xboxes and the video games. They may see them, they're unplugging, they're disconnecting from them. Once again, this is being done on a higher dimensional plane, and it will come down. But I've already heard from other people that the kids are walking away from the video games, which is a beautiful thing. Okay, I'm sorry, I had to go back and look through some of these. Penelope, we miss your bright self. Yes, she was a bright, beautiful soul. I love her. I hope she comes back to visit. I could definitely use her help maybe in a month or two, so we will see. But she was also very, because she was a lower vibrational being than I, it was very exhausting for me also. Even though she came in with so much energy, it was kind of a trade-off. But I am a better person because of that experience, and I'm very blessed. My dear, yes, about your dream. Yes, I got the message. I just haven't had time to answer it. I'm very busy. I am booking out sessions right now into the end of February and March. So yes, my days are very busy helping beautiful souls and clients, so I don't always get to messages like I like to, and but I just have to go with the flow and do the best that I can. Okay. I know you and I know each other through Ashtar Command. Hope to speak sometimes. Oh, yes, William, I hope so too. Okay, so thank you, Martha. All right, so let's get started. Let's get ourselves in kind of that meditation mode, work mode, calling all ourselves to us as you get settled into that, bringing your breathing down, connecting with yourself. I'm going to be doing a scan of the field for anything that needs to be removed. Initially feels really good, but I'm just going to do a sweep, and then we're going to go to work. As always, I don't always really know how this is going to transpire or happen, but we're just going to go with the flow. And as always, we do this with love and compassion. Some of you are here holding space, and some of you will be doing some other work. Do as you are guided. Always know that when to seek help and when to stand back and when to hold space. It is all in divine flow. Everything will work out beautifully and perfectly. We're not leaving until everyone is released. So they already know that. And I have made that very clear to them. So I thought the best way to do this is to call you all in and bring in your beautiful energy. Okay? Kataya namona. Okay, come on, Natama. Raising your vibration, getting yourself centered, calling in all your energies. Okay, some of you, there's a lot of releasing going on, so I'm already starting to shake the energies. These are from Katana Monocha, so these are from the beautiful souls that are leaving the ships. This is their release. The field looks good. I'm feeling the presence of dragon energy. So some of you might start seeing them into your vision. It might be a feeling or a knowing. Doesn't matter, just however you perceive of seeing these ships. They're encased in the pink lighting. It's like a bubble around them. There's not as many ships because those that have been emptied are gone. So I am actually getting guidance that for some of you to go ahead and beautifully, energetically, you don't need to go there, but just send your energy to some of these, I will call them scout ships, the smaller ships. I'm watching you, I'm there with you, just bringing in your love, your compassion. That's the energy that we are surrounding the ships with. Because what will happen is that this energy, the vibration is so much higher than what they are living within. That it will be like a release. The souls will just release because they can't hold the container of which they are in because of our energy. Okay? So a lot of shaking going on. That's good. A lot of souls being released. Just keep doing that. I do know. Here we go. Some of the ships are, as we say, bugging out. Once they are emptied, They are being escorted out of this system. And we're going to take care. There is one large mothership, but we're going to take care of these smaller ships first. And when you intuitively know when that ship is complete, has been released, healed and released, you can move on to another ship. And also our compassion and love extends to the other reptilian beings or other beings that are on the ship. They are not to be excluded. It is their choice to whether or not they want to receive, but I feel like many of them are ready to receive. Beautiful work, beautiful work. So now we're going to Namo Kanamo. Make sure you stay grounded. Keep your vibration high. I'm also transmuting a lot of energies through me. It's coming in through my heart and it's going out. We need to do this. We need to clear these ships. There's like one big mothership there. This is where some of the souls that thought they were, perhaps doing the right thing. And it is a lesson. That's what all it is. And some of these beautiful beings might be more in the public eye. They may be actors, actresses. They may be singers. They may be CEOs, business owners. They may also be beautiful beings who are homeless on the streets, who are addicted to drugs or alcohol, other substances. Some of these have this deeply rooted within them, and they're the ones that are on the mothership. Mm-hmm. Because by helping them release this bond, because some of them want to be released from it, I would say many of them, all of them, want to be released as they have their choice. Want to be released, but they feel trapped and they feel like they don't have any choices, but they do. And we're just giving them that beautiful energetic nudge that they need to come and become back into the light and shine their light, as we know they already have. Because we can see it in them, we can see it on their face, we can see it in their eyes, and we can feel it in their heart. Okay. So I'm asking you at this time, I'm not really seeing too many ships. There's a few in the background. Holding our beautiful field together. We are working together. We're transmuting a lot of energies for humanity in doing this. I know we are all doing this in our own way. And I know some of those of you who are still working on some of the other ships, that's beautiful, as the rest of you are starting to encircle the mothership. I have entered the mothership. You may see me as my Pleiadian self. You may also see me as my human self persona. You may recognize me. I am speaking with the head. I guess I don't know what to call him, master. A reptilian master. Negotiating with him. Raise your vibration. Go ahead at this time. We're going to share hands. Left hand up, right hand down. This will strengthen our bond and our energy. Creating a beautiful field around the ship. There we go. All the other ships are done. They are surprised. They thought it was just going to be me coming. They were expecting me, but they were not expecting you. They are surprised by the solidarity in the unity. Okay, they are starting to release some of these souls. So we are just being in the energy of the pink flame, the pink light. You may also bring in the violet flame. This is for transmuting energies. We are being beautifully supported by the galactic fleets and by the Galactic Federation. They are helping in the transitioning of these souls back to Earth. There's quite a few. They are being released. So as a hearing, hold steady. I do know that they are holding one to the side, only because I know who this person is. It's somebody I hold dear in my heart. They want me to exchange places with him. And that is not acceptable. They know that I am not going to leave anyone behind. None of us are going to leave any of them behind. Most of them have lovingly exited the ship, released. And now I'm asking you to very slowly and gently, if you feel comfortable with having your presence coming into their ship, Just having your as energy and presence there, that's all that is required. Holding loving space. If you do not feel comfortable with this, that is fine. We need just as many supporters holding the space outside the ship. It's equally as important. Some of them, they're being held against their will. Which is against the sanctions. There we go. They've all been released. All of them. All of them. So within this space, we're going to bring in some loving energy and offering this energy to the people there within the ship. And their energies are going again. As they have a choice to stay or to go. Those that choose to stay, within the ship, that is their choice, but they will be exited out of the system. The Galactic Fleet, so will escort them out. Going to bring in some beautiful loving light language to transmute the energies on the ship. Bringing in the white purification flame. There we go. Okay, at this time I'm asking anyone who was on the ship to please exit the ship, making sure you have all of yourself with you. Now please exit their ship. There we go, and to go back into your place or into a place with the circle around the ship. That's where we're going to go first. We're still transmitting out energies. Okay, let's just stay within the circle, holding hands. The ship is lifting up very slowly. And it's gone. So we are still in our circle. Now I'm bringing down some beautiful energy through each and every one of you. It's kind of like a cleansing wash that I'm bringing down through you. Yes, that transmuting of energies. Yes, there you go. Let it go. Let it all go. Don't hold on to anything. I'm hearing there are no souvenirs. This is something you do not want to hold on to. You let it go, transmute out. You still have the memory of participating There are no courtings, no holdings, no mergings. I'm going ahead and placing the violet flame around the whole circle and around each and every one of you. Some of you might be receiving kisses and hugs from those beautiful souls that were released from the ships. No one has to go through this alone. We are here for one another, even if it is to just hold space while we go through our lessons, so we may ascend. And what I'm hearing is that this is putting those beautiful souls on a higher alignment into who their true selves are. It's like putting them back on their path. They will be receiving more clarity. Beautiful work, everybody. I'm hearing cheers. Let me just see if there's anything else that needs to be done before I bring you back. There's like fireworks going off in the galaxy. And some of you may be seeing ships in the distant, near and distance. They're like flashing. The ships are flashing their lights. So you might see like these white or gold strobe lights going on. That is the galactic ships in the vicinity, congratulating us. This has been a long awaited. It's what I'm hearing is a huge crack in their system. All right, and I am hearing that we are complete. So bring yourself back into your present state, recalling all your energies and making sure you are there, whole as one. We still are transmuting energies for this humanity and for this collective around this. And this has a lot to do around with just agreements in general. Agreements, just no matter how big or small. As we know, we sign up in these terms and conditions that we are always, yes, I've done it myself. We go ahead and go with it for apps that we have on our phone, and these apps coexist and co-create with other apps. And when you break or delete or move away from even just say an app on your phone, you are breaking an agreement, and that's okay. However, they are not liking this. But we are, one could say, exercising our sovereign right as sovereign beings. And you will feel and achieve a sense of freedom when you do this. So you basically, what you're doing is you're letting go of that which no longer serves you. And it's all in your divine timing as you're intuitively guided. Obviously, we need certain things to still exist and move within this 3D dimensional world. But that too will soon change. As we take back our energy, take back our power. We've given away our power for lifetimes and eons. And being within our own sovereign being. There we go. So, all right, I'm just going to scan the field, make sure everyone is back. I'm not hearing no, not everyone is back yet. So please bring yourself back. Call yourself back into your body. You simply can do this by calling your name out and asking that all your energies are returned to you. There we go. Some of you might still be cold and shaking. I know I am. We're still transmuting the energies, and that may transpire for the rest of the day or evening, depending on where you are at. Okay, I'm hearing, oh, you're okay. All right. And here we go, returning ourselves back. I'm just going to give myself a moment. I want to do a light language healing for those beautiful souls that were released. Kind of call it a little energetic boost, pick me up. So if you want to join your energies with me, we're going to go ahead and do that. So just give me a moment. It's kind of what it's doing. It's kind of like, I feel like it's like queuing up in my heart. So we're just letting that take place. And once I start in with the light language, you can just go ahead and lend your energy to it. And we'll create a beautiful energetic container for it. And it's what I'm being shown is it's just going to go out like a beautiful rainbow of colors. And I see these beautiful energetic shoots going down to every single one. That's how it's going to go. So okay. Here we go. Kayata moyan taila mo chiti wala mo kokiti wala la ye ti bikini monocha kaila ya taya ti menina na cho wala ya kaila ya ti bikini monomo na cha la mota yiti ki bikitia kaila ya na mona takila monote da mo koyeti ti kikwala kaila la mo nya ti la mona chi wala mo koji ti wala mona ti ne mo kuchi kitala kaila mona chi ti la mo kochi kiti mayana na ina na ti wala mo ku kalaya chi mi kalala na ya chi mi ti mono mo kalaya ti mi kanana chi mono ya nana mo ya nata ya ni moko katonu ya nata ya na to boku ya nata la mo chi kitala ya neti ni nati achoku kalaya ti kiti na ya no mo ku chi kiti bona. So much love to you, dear ones. Kana monachi na mona tayana moko chi and to you, beautiful beings here on the call and your higher selves. Katamoyana taya mona taya, sending you so much love. Kaya mo yenya mo tala nu chatala moko yana bohu ya lata kalala monte tia mona tieta mona niana moya natia tibikia na mona tala kaya roda ela mona tana moko yeti tia mona. Oh, kataya no mocha selamo kocha siti mekina mona mokaya ka kalamona tia tu wala mona taria na mokaya ti wala atemonia natina na moko jetamo tanamo yet. I do want to say many of you beautiful, you do reach out with me with many questions. So sometimes I answer them and sometimes I don't. It's because if I do not answer them, it's because it is for you to, I guess, figure out. Sometimes all the questions, that's the ego mind wanting to know. It is always not necessary. Curious, yes, absolutely. But it is for you to, as part of your journey is to learning, going in and asking your intuition, katamo yonata, and learning to go and seek those answers within yourself. I always say, a good teacher will always give you your wings and will not always give you the answers. The same thing was done to me, trust me. The same thing was done to me. And I am so grateful that I was sort of cut off because it has made me who I am today, okay? So and you are all beautifully gifted just as I am. And it will all come in your time. So thank you all so much. I am so grateful for your help. We have helped, I'm hearing hundreds of thousands of people, probably even more, with this beautiful work we did today. Yes, absolutely. Your intuition never fails. Exactly. Your heart is never wrong. Yes. And yes, thank you. I am so grateful for your help. If you, I just put this out there for anyone and everyone. So if you are ever in need, my multidimensional field is always available to you, day or night. You just call me, and call Sanandakryst in, and I will be there. My energetic field will be there to help you. Okay. And that should be, I would feel, with any beautiful light worker. We are here to help one another, right? We are not here to travel this road alone, as the Pleiadians always say. Oh, yes, I am back. Smiles and hugs. Yes, yes, I am coming back. I am coming back. I have been put through a lot. Last Thursday and Friday, I received another energetic upgrade, and that kind of took me out over the weekend. And I am scheduling a vacation in March. I'm going to take over 2 weeks off, and maybe I'll see how the lives progress. And as I said, I won't be here next week, as I have an interview to do. Thank you, beautifuls. I am reading your comments as they go by. So I will be putting this on YouTube, probably within 24 hours of the live. As always, I've always put it on Instagram or IGTV. It's there for you. Please, yes, share it, listen to it, because the energetic container is there. You can always contribute to it, and it will also keep future ones that may fall, will in the future, although I'm going to extend this to include the future, kind of like a revolving door. Anybody that comes in with those agreements, there's like a revolving door. That's my intention, and that's the energetic container that I'm going to be putting up. So at any time in the future, if you listen to this replay, your energy is contributing. Okay? All right, beautifuls. Yeah, Sarah, time for some chocolate. Absolutely. It was funny. Penelope was not a huge fan. She ate very healthy, which was probably very good for me, because yeah, I even turned down cheese pizza at Costco, which, if anybody's had cheese pizza at Costco, you know what I'm talking about. So, all my love to you. Alrighty, much love. Bye-bye.